We are drugged out. We are following other people's opinions. We are controlled by the media. Today, it all changes.
I actually don't think you're thinking anything.
Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. There is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said.
Man, they're not praising me like they.
The rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives.
What's the intention here? Is it for the people or is it for this one person?
Yeah.
Danger in what he's doing is, I feel like he's using language. I feel like he's really good at sampling language that will resonate. And it just so happens this time he sampled the wrong shit.
You made this?
Well, it was redacted.
Kanye was one of the most influential people of the 21st century. Each drop would dive into the psyche and livelihood of Kanye, and it started off as someone who was hungry for success and respect for the game. Of course, with this hard work, he managed to not only succeed, but to influence the next generation of artists to come. Like, you can name your favorite artist right now, and they will make sure to you that their music has heavy Kanye influence. Either you love him or hate him, he's not going anywhere until he stops creating. Now, pop quiz. Without going back for a few seconds, tell me what was the first thing I said. I know the answer. Shut your lame ass up. You don't know shit. Did you notice how I said Kanye was one of the most influential? And I can already, god damn, it already smells shit in here, bro. I can already smell the gas cloud coming from your underarms, you stank ass bitch. Typing up your argument about how Kanye has most influence in the game. Of course, he still has influence, but yet you are quick to talk, but not quick to listen. So hear me out. Now peep game. Kanye has changed throughout the years, and I'm talking about his mental health saga to mourning over his deceased mother to straight up endorsing the man with the funky ass mustache. And if you know, you know. But with Kanye doing all this bullshit, you think it'd be fun for us fans to defend any sort of bullshit he starts making up or finding hidden meaning to justify his words? Oh yeah, Kanye, yeah, what he means about going DEF CON, he wants to deliver them a birthday cake to the nice people. In this case, the birthday cake is a bomb. Someone who's been a big Kanye fan, I've spent years enjoying and discussing his music with the people around me, admiring his work ethic and to a degree his opinions on the world now. He came across as a person who wanted to fix the world, but as of now, I've struggled to reconcile my admiration for his artistry due to the path he has taken.
Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay! Third party, sponsor that, nigga.
What did he say?
Let me be honest for a second. The last good Kanye album he dropped was Donda, and that shit wasn't even finished. You heard the Tell the Vision? Tell me what's the vision on this junk? Like, who cooked here? Ass. Speaking of ass, the rollout for Vultures 1 and 2 were also a steaming pile of shit. I like some tracks, but it's really inconsistent. But half of it just uses AI, and it seemed lifeless, as well as baking after unreleased Kanye tracks from the past. I still wonder how the fuck has these albums not do any work culturally and musically. Of course, to put it simply, all of this was made during his crash outs and him having nitrous addiction, looking back. I'd see a lot of people talking about Kanye's antics and his corrupted mindset and putting work into his music, but one thing I always see is this video. This one video gets reposted every time Kanye fucks up. And I'm talking about J.Cole's False Prophets. J.Cole is a respected hip-hop artist who has a love for the community and the game. He was at one point a fan of Kanye who looked up to him and saw him as a hero, until he grew up and realized how much power does an artist really have. Anytime I hear this song, I get constantly reminded that people would repost this song on social media and express how J. Cole was right and Kanye is just crazy. Shit, the whole idea of this video in the first place was for me to make fun of these people, but I really had to sit and think about it. Why do people like to go back and talk about this song? Just contextually bring this up anytime Kanye makes a bad decision. Like, I wouldn't blame anyone for stepping back on listening to Kanye's music, but it's just like being a Cardi fan. We know Cardi likes to ball bust his fans, and the same could be said about Kanye. As the years go by, hip-hop fans are getting tired of the same routine. Anytime there's gonna be a rollout, Kanye does some insane shit. False Prophets is a song made for artists like Kanye to lock in. Well, the Cubano wants to glaze the light-skinned so-called artiste named Jermaine. Bug out. Let me just say, you can say so much about J. Cole sucks and how he bailed out the beef, he's a pussy, but one thing's for certain is that he's good at dropping knowledge at the wrong times just for people to agree with much later in time. I wonder why that sounds familiar. False Prophets comes across as an introspective song about setting yourself as a good example to your people, but as well not to come across as an egomaniac while being idolized by your fans. I myself am guilty of blindly glazing over Kanye, how he was always right and is never wrong. The day I realized I couldn't keep this going was the day that he got on the Alex Jones show. Deadass, it was so hard on that day. Everyone was just like asking me about how I feel about the situation. Hey, did you hear what he said? Like, yeah, I did, and it fucking shocks me. My goat's actually washed. See, but this song isn't just exclusively for Kanye, as mentioned by Cole himself. But no matter what, this song is just known as the Kanye diss. If you see this as a diss, then you're just lost. I don't know what to tell you. However, I can see why the song will bother Kanye. I mean, if you even toss any sort of criticism towards him, he's gonna see it as you're taking away his rights. I mean, bro disrespected him fairly recently during the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Play J.Cole, get the pussy dry.
I guess he saw it as an opportunity to throw shots at him, but obviously J. Cole couldn't care less. Bro's in a beach somewhere looking at the sky, admiring the stars or some shit. I like to think that whenever Kanye is under some pressure, he makes good shit. But what happens when Kanye makes good shit, but nobody fucks with it? What now? It's happened to Vultures 1 and 2. Yes, we know that he's working on Bully, but how many times is he going to make music to shut people up? Like, he's using AI as a tool, as if it's auto-tune. Like, what? We don't want that process shit, bro. We try to enter the farmer's market. We're losing recipes. As of working on this video, more shit is coming up. You'll be talking about how Jewish people this, Jewish people that, Nazi propaganda, or fucking endorsing white nationalists. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I'm a billionaire this, I'm a billionaire that. If you want to boast about you being a billionaire or how you have a good wife, even though you treat your wife as an object, everyone is looking at you right now and thinking, man, what is he doing? Like, if you're a Kanye fan, honestly, at this point, you can go ahead and listen to his music, but I'm just saying, you don't gotta carry all this weight, bro. You really don't. You don't gotta defend him every fucking time he makes a mistake. As of now, this is where I am as a Kanye fan. This is how I feel. Like, I no longer want to listen to his music as of now. I can't, like, support anything he would say. My goat's done. He's washed. Like, he's not the same anymore, bro. Until he actually does something to actually fix himself, I can't support this. But as a spectator, I of course want him to make music and of course say a few things that challenge the world to think about. But straight up, I'm tired of this shit. Saying that the evil man with the mustache did a few good things while shitting on a whole race of people just comes across as someone who's lost the plot and purpose. It's where I realize songs like False Prophets have a good point to make about artists like Kanye. Well, you can't control Kanye. He's a free spirit and could say anything and can do anything. Hear me out. We can of course support artists that we like while allowing him to have freedom to be human, and to an extent you can separate the art from the artist. But I like to think that where the song False Prophets comes in, we have to maintain realistic expectations when it comes to the validity of Kanye or anyone else. I see people constantly throw the he's off his meds again, and it comes across as pretentious, especially if you don't know the guy. Even though he's tripping right now, just chill out, bro. You don't gotta say that. It's not a matter of him being unmedicated. He's been saying things similar to the Alex Jones crash out for years. Having levels of popularity like celebrities can give you immense pressure from the numbers of eyes looking at you. Projecting your own expectations on their every move isn't it. Honestly, supporting their self-improvement and growth is the best way of supporting someone, but also holding them accountable for their actions. False Prophets reminds us that putting someone on a pedestal sets up for inevitable disappointment. Though, what's the point of this video? We already know this, right? Well, I can't say that people understand this and don't subconsciously agree with it, but that's how I feel. Though, the point of this video at first was critiquing Cole fans for reposting the False Prophets song anytime Kanye does something, but it evolved into a video about music fans ended up being disappointed from their favorite artist. In this case, it's Kanye. Throughout the years, just looking at this music video, we just thought it was like stupid and silly. Now, it's different because we feel some type of way. We feel like it's relatable. Though sometimes naive Kanye fans think about False Prophets as an attack on his creativity and free thinking. We should instead see it as this. It should be a reminder that we are human beings and everyone is equal. It isn't our job to enter into their lives and fix them or tear them down. Rather, we should ask ourselves, how can we engage in the art that would benefit the artist in an honest and fair way? We should recognize that they are just like us, but we can't give out free passes for doing shit that will be considered harmful for others. I just want to thank you for watching this video all the way through. I also want to thank you guys for blowing up the Yap Rat video. I'll be honest, I really didn't expect that video to blow up really crazy when I like woke up to like just the amount of subscribers I was getting and like the views I was getting. Like like I really appreciate it so much. Like it's genuinely like one of those like times where I'm just like, damn, like this is crazy. People fuck with this. I just want to say thank you again. God bless and keep it real.
Got a little nigga started on some G shit. Who that nigga that looks swagged out? That's me, bitch! Right.